Good afternoon. It's Fancy Coffee time. And the reason why I said good afternoon is because it's legitimately afternoon. I woke up at like 12:15, okay? Kelly just left a little bit ago. Her and I had coffee this morning, or this afternoon when we woke up. But I wanted to have coffee with you. And let's just catch up and chat, okay? I gotta get my coffee going though. I forgot that part. First order of business on the agenda is the fact that less than 24 hours ago, we released reservations for mine and Aleka's class, and you guys sold it out in less than 24 hours. Thank you so much. She called me, and yes, collectively, we screamed together. It was like, oh my God! So, thank you so much for selling us out on that. I can't wait for it. The menu is amazing. If you got tickets, you're looking forward to a good time. Charred corn and cactus salad. And then we have the chile relleno ravioli that we're going to be making, and churro ice cream. Her and I are so thrilled about this. And don't worry, because if you didn't get your tickets to this one, you'll get your tickets to the next ones, okay? Because we're going to come up, her and I are going to get together. We're going to come up with a few menus, and we're going to release multiple at once. That way, if you couldn't get here for this one, you can get, but we have people coming from out of state, yo. Exciting! Second order of business is a seafood boil that we had yesterday. First of all, TJ said to me last night, he said, Des, when you said we were having dinner for Kelly, I did not realize it was going to be this big of a get-together. I didn't plan it like that. But there's so many people that they just love Kelly. And there were so many people that offered to be here for her. But no, I know that there were specific people that she wanted here. And I reached out to all of my friends. And can I just say how blessed and grateful I am that I have no immediate family in Pittsburgh. But I am surrounded by so many people that love me. And so many people that I've like built into my family that I don't feel like I don't have family here. You know, like I have my husband. Well, I do have immediate family. I lied, my kid. But I mean like brothers and sisters, parents and cousins and things like that. Like I don't have that here. But I've built it. And that's beautiful. And there were so many people that I wish could have been here last night. But my house is only so big. And it was 37 degrees last night. Chef Mike is yelling at me. I gotta go answer him. Okay. So anyways, the seafood boil was phenomenal. Mama Loves Macros, she showed up. She had a whole bunch of crab and shrimp, and she made dips and chips, and she made my husband Buckeyes. Those got destroyed. They did not last long. She also made me, hold on. This was full. It is no longer full. These are her pistachio apricot tea cookies that she makes me. My favorite cookie in the whole wide world. I never had it until she made it for me, and I was like, these are the best. So everyone was demolished. This thing was full. It's not full anymore. Anyways, so that was amazing. And so Jess, Saging Space, Maddie, the kids, Erica, her husband, TJ, Claire and David came over, and half of the party, they played Catan, while the other half sat out on the porch in the freezing cold being ridiculous and laughing way too loud. And when I tell you that when I first got sober, Daisy, no, come here, sit, stay. When I tell you that when I first got sober, I thought that all the fun was over, right? I was like, this is gonna suck. No one's ever gonna wanna hang out with me. I thought I was gonna be dull and boring because I thought the alcohol was what made me fun, you know? But that's not what made me fun. I make me fun. And last night proved it. Daisy, what do you want? What do you want? I know, I love you too. Look, Daisy is very upset because, and so are the other doggies, because they thought that today was gonna be all day snuggles. And I had the nerve to get out of bed at noon, okay? They're all very upset with me. Anyways, I thought I wasn't gonna be fun anymore. And last year we had one party, and that was it. And it was my husband's birthday party, and some crazy person ruined it. Well, they didn't ruin it, but they caused a big scene, and we don't like drama. We don't like that. So I was scared to have any more get-togethers, but we had to get together to surround my cousin Kelly with nothing but love, and she felt every single bit of it. That was the best part. TJ, her favorite thing is cinnamon rolls. He made her homemade cinnamon rolls, and she almost cried. And then we took TJ cinnamon roll and put one of Erica Mama Loves Macros Buckeyes on top of it. Oh my God, TJ started that nonsense, and it was out of this world. My friend Natalie from the gym came over. She got to meet all my little weirdos. I've collected the most beautiful group of weirdos to surround me in life, and we're all weird together. That's the best part. And Maddie sent me a voice message today, and she said, "I'm sorry, I overstayed my welcome." There's no such thing. She was here until 1:30 in the morning. I've not stayed up that late. Well, there was one time I stayed up overnight because I had to take my husband to the hospital, but that was it. I've not stayed up that late having fun, like legit, ever since I got sober. I can promise you that. Even at my birthday party, I think I was asleep by like 1 a.m. We were up until almost 3 in the morning. It was a good time. I'm so grateful for everything I've built. I'm so grateful for the boundaries that I've put in place to give me the freedom to be me, the relationships that I've built, the relationships that I've walked away from. Like, I am so grateful that I have this life around me. And I think that when we're making change and we're doing scary things, the fear just holds us back. And if I would have listened to all the fear in my head over the past 18 months, I would not be where I am today. Last night, the laughter that filled my home, the kids running around, Beepers and Smooch, Maddie's daughters, picking up my little lamp in the living room, and it was a microphone, and they had my phone on the ring light, and they were having their own little concert in the ring light to Young Gravy. Oh, my heart is so full. And so many people told me after they left and text or whatever that they needed it. Like, Kelly said something last night that really, really touched me. She's been coming up and helping with my pop-ups, and that's how she's met all of, my group of friends. And, well, not all of them. I mean, she knew a lot of them before, but, my core group that I have. And she said, What? What do you want, Daisy? Why are you yelling at me? I'm trying to tell a story, but we obviously don't care about that. What is it you would like from me? I don't want to go be a marshmallow. You can go be a marshmallow. I don't want to be a marshmallow. The blanket is a mellow comfort sleep blanket, mellow sleep, and it's a marshmallow blanket, and that's all they want is to be marshmallows. I have to go tuck them in. I'll be back. Come on, let's go. Like, you want to go be marshmallow, we'll go be marshmallow. But I'm not staying. This is the biggest negotiation tactic ever, Daisy. Go be marshmallows. Come on, Daisy, go be marshmallows. Hey. Okay, anyways, what was I talking about? I had to go tuck them in. They're marshmallows now. They're fine. That's what it was. So Kelly said last night to everybody while we were sitting here talking, she said, there's so much talent in this room. Like, the energy here is just amazing. There's so much talent and positivity and love. And she started pointing out, she was like, you're a chef, you have your business, you do your thing, you do your thing. She's like, everyone here we're all talented. And I really stopped and thought about it. I'm not saying that the people I used to hang out with weren't talented before. But the one thing I've learned in my group of friends is that the people who are constantly working towards better and more, they're the people I want to surround myself with. I don't want to surround myself with people, I don't know, this might come off in a bad way, and I don't mean it to, but the people who are okay being stagnant. And I'm not talking about like being stagnant in materialistic things. I'm talking about like being stagnant in personal growth. And I think that before, when I was like drinking and partying, that group of friends, they were okay with spending their weekends getting, obliterated and not doing anything because they had no dreams to chase. And now, like, my husband and I, we don't drink at all. And there's so much more in our future. And I feel like when you separate yourself from the people who are stagnant, you give yourself more of a push to keep chasing what you want. And when you surround yourself with people who are continuously chasing being better, they're naturally gonna support you because they see you doing the same thing. And I think that the friends that I had before that I partied with all the time, I don't think I knew at that time what a good friend was. And I think I allowed myself to settle for people who made mean comments and said hurtful things, and I just took it and took it and took it, and I kept going around these people who hurt me. And now I don't do that. So I'm very proud of myself. I can look, when Kelly said that about like, you know, how much love and talent and the good energy that was here, I just told her, I said, yeah, because I'm no longer bringing people with me. I want the friends that surround me, and we're all bringing ourselves up and supporting each other as we do it, you know? Not saying that if one of my friends doesn't need something, I won't be there, because every single one of them knows if something happens, I will drop like everything to be there. And that's such a beautiful thing about my group of friends now. It's because when shit was going on with Kelly, we live here in Pittsburgh and Kelly lives 3 hours away in Akron. And I had friends that were willing to close their businesses because I had a big event going on. They were willing to close their businesses to drive down to Akron to pick her up and bring her to me if she needed me that bad. You don't find friends like that. You don't. But I think that they see Kelly for who she is, and they see how beautiful she is and how loving she is and how strong she is. And it's hard not to want to be there for somebody like that when they're going through it, you know? And so I'm just so grateful that I've built this life. And I can tell you that when I moved here 10 years ago, I felt so alone. I had no one here in Pittsburgh, no one. And then shortly after living here, my kids went to live in Ohio, and I was truly alone here. And all I did was work. And then I met my husband. And through him, in the way that he loves me, I learned how to be loved. Because I never knew that before. My love was always conditional with my family, very conditional. And he taught me how to be loved. And now here we are 10 years later, and I have such a beautiful life. Such a beautiful life. There's hardships. There's always going to be hardships. Life doesn't stop swinging. But with my best friend and all these soul sisters that I found along the way, and Erica, Jess, Maddie, Sud, Billy, Kelly. I mean, she's been my sister basically my whole life. We're cousins, you know. We grew up together, but I guess I just wanted to come here and tell you, if you're feeling alone, you're still here for a reason. Don't give up, because what you have in life and all the shit that it throws at you, it's there for a reason. There's something you're gonna learn to where ultimately you can have the right people by your side, you know? Because I truly feel like now in my life, I have so many people that I love and adore. So very, very grateful, very grateful. But I've got a big project ahead of me today. I'm going to go enjoy my coffee and do some journaling. Wait, I gotta have a cookie with my coffee. Dude, Mama loves macros. You don't understand this cookie that she makes, okay? It's a tea cookie. And I mean, it can be a coffee cookie too. Shut up. I'm just rambling because I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I feel like, oh my God. Yeah, it's definitely a coffee cookie too. I can look back and see where things went wrong and be so grateful for it. There's no more anger. There's no more questioning. Why me? It was all for a purpose. And this is that purpose. Evenings like last night where my home is filled with more love than I felt here in a year and a half. Because before I felt love, but it was love that was hindered with a lot of me not even being able to be me. So I was appeasing others around me. And now I have my own little collection of weirdos that fit right here in the palm of my hand. I just put them all, and they're beautiful little souls. And they go right here, and I ball it up. They're in my heart forever. You know? I'm just saying. The best decision I ever made in my life was choosing me. Because it's led me here. Yep. And I gave Kelly the book, The Body Keeps the Score. I hope she reads it. That book has truly changed my life. That EMDR therapy, all that. It's going, but I'm going to get off here. Thank you for hanging out. I'm just rambling. I'm just talking. I'm just so grateful. I don't know what else to say. And there were so many people I wish I could have had here last night, you know? But my house isn't big enough. And especially with the babies running around everywhere. Those kids had fun, though. They really did. My heart. Okay, I'm gonna go. Love you, bye.